Hey, what's going on? I'm LaPrentiss Demond. In today's video, we are going to do a review on Waterloo's Sparkling Water. Okay, so someone asked for this in the comments section, so I decided to go ahead and grab this one and pull it out. So let's go ahead and get started. We have, ooh, it smells great. This is a lemon lime Waterloo. Never had these before. And I think people like them because it's zero sugar, 0 calories, all that type of stuff, right? So we're gonna go ahead. We got that poured up. We're going to be comparing it to this electrolyzed reduced water. And we are going to test this. And the first thing we're going to test it for is antioxidants. Now, this is the most important test out of everything we're going to be testing it for today. And the reason why is because we have all these things around us known as free radicals. They come in and they are taking our electrons from our healthy cells. This creates oxidation and inflammation in the body, which is linked to every single health disease known to man. All right, so you're experiencing any type of itis, bronchitis, tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, that's inflammation happening in the body. And so if we're consuming something that's oxidizing us, it's creating aging, rust, and dis-ease in the body. Pretty much like these bananas right here. You see these bananas? It's oxidation happening in real time, okay? So it's positively charged. It's essentially making us look old. So we want to consume antioxidants. These are negatively charged. They reduce that oxidation, bring down that inflammation, and keep us looking young and youthful, okay? Negatively charged. With that being said, we're going to use this meter here, this ORP meter. And if we see a positive number, that means it is oxidizing us and creating more sickness and dis-ease. If we see a negative number, it's an antioxidant. So let's see how Waterloo does as far as being an antioxidant. Let's see what we get here. Oh wow, okay. 280. 296. 300. Oh my gosh, look at this. This thing is going off the charts. This thing is 314, 315, 319. So this is, I don't know. It's still going up. It's shooting up. So it's 320. This is getting worse, and it's probably because of the carbonation. Oh my gosh. Look how horrible that is. It's 320, okay? We'll just stop there. Oh my gosh, it was getting up to 330. So this is very oxidizing compared to the other things that we tested here on this channel, okay? Let's go ahead and compare that to this electrolyzed reduced water. See what we get. All right, this is going in the opposite direction, like 100% opposite direction. It is a negative 723. And just like the Waterloo was going up steadily, this is constantly going down, right? So the more I stir it, all right, so yeah, it's hanging around negative 726, okay? So this is a very, very strong antioxidant. So there you have it. With the test of antioxidants out of the way, we see that this is oxidizing. And the reason why, probably the biggest reason why, is because this is a carbonated beverage. And all of your carbonated things, they don't really hydrate us. They taste good, they smell great, we like the bubbliness, but ultimately, they're dehydrating us, or they're creating more harm than good. Okay? Now that you've seen that, let's go on to the second test that we're going to do here. Alright, on to our second test, and this one is all on alkalinity. Okay? We want to ensure that our blood stays slightly alkaline. Specifically, is 7.365. And it can stray a little bit above and beyond that, but if we don't maintain that pH, if we go acidic, then guess what? All the foods that we're eating, all the french fries, the cookies, the sweets, the alcohols, all those things are acidic. Our body is going to start to try to balance out that blood. And it's going to start taking those minerals, those electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, from us, okay? So I'll start taking it from our skin. It's how we get eczema. It's how our skin starts breaking out. It's going to start taking from our bones, joints, and our ligaments. So when we get up, we end up cracking and feeling like we got a bad hip or something. This is how osteoporosis happens. If we continue to stay acidic, then this is how we get Alzheimer's, okay? So we want to consume things that are alkaline, okay? And many of us know this. That's why you see the bottled water is full of alkaline, 9.5, 8.5, right? However, what we're drinking should be alkaline, okay? We want to balance out all that acidity that we're taking day in and day out. So I'm going to add some pH drops to both of these beverages. If we see a red, or orange, or yellow, that means it's acidic and is forcing us to consume the minerals that we already have in our body. However, if we see a blue, a purple, or dark purple, we know it's alkaline and it's helping neutralize that acidity. Let's see what we get with Waterloo. Alright, real quick, before I share this with you in the pH, I just want to let you know, a lot of people are wondering, like, what's this water here? This is my preferred water. This is the one I would recommend if you're looking to get hydrated and if you want the best quality water. This is known as electrolyzed reduced water, and to learn about it, simply below this video, there's a description area. Go ahead and click that area and you can click a link and it's going to show you a free masterclass that talks all about how this water works and how you can have it in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars in the process. All right, check that out and let's get back to this demo. All right, let's see what we get. Oh my gosh, yep, as we see, it's acidic. It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's acidic. All right, and it makes sense because it's a soda. It's carbonated. And even though there's no calories, there's no sugar, and they tote that, the natural flavors and the fact that this is a carbonated beverage, purified carbonated water, so it's purified for one, and then it's carbonated. Purified water normally has all the minerals moved out of it, and then it's carbonated on top of that, which makes this extra acidic, okay? So this is horrible for us to be drinking. But normally, if you're drinking a better water, you can actually... No. Look at that, it's literally eating all the electrolytes in this water, right? So, here's a hint. It takes 3 gallons to neutralize 1 soda. 3 gallons of this stuff right here. Not your regular bottled water. Your regular bottled water won't be able to neutralize this. It takes 3 gallons to neutralize 1 soda. All right? Very, very strong stuff. If you're serious about your health, I don't know if I'll be drinking this. All right? We got one more test to do. So that was alkalinity, and we see that this is pretty acidic. Alrighty, our next test is all about superior hydration. We want to ensure that the beverage we're drinking, the water we're drinking, is actually hydrating us. And it's not just us consuming a ton of it and it just sits in our stomach. Okay? So, to demonstrate this, we're going to use tea. We're going to see if we can make some tea with this Waterloo Sparkling Water. Alright, let's see if I got any tea bags. What? Empty? Alright, let's go ahead and open up a new one. Alright, we're going to try to make some tea, okay? And this is a representation of how water is actually able to pass through our cells, pass through that wall, and actually hydrate us at a cellular level, okay? And not just sit on the outside walls, okay? So this tea bag represents us dehydrated. And we need something to drink, and so we reach for the Waterloo, right? Now let's see what happens when we try to make tea. Look at this. You see how the bag got big and bloated? That's literally what happens when we're drinking soda. It's been a little while since I've drank soda, but I remember it actually getting bloated, all right? Look at the bag. Just look at it. Like how is this hydrating you? All right? And so I'm trying to dunk it to get something in, but it's not doing it. It's taking a lot of work. I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. All All right, let's try this electrolyzed reduced water and see what happens. Maybe we can shrink that bag down. Look at that. It immediately starts making tea. Immediately, like instantly, right? And so that shows how small the water is when it's able to go into the tea bag, pull out the nutrients, and actually push it out, right? So that's essentially the same when our cells are full of waste. Okay, we want water to come in and push out that acidic metabolic waste so we can lose weight, so we can have better energy, things like that, okay? All right, just to make sure it wasn't a trick, I mean, the bag was already wet, but let's go ahead and do this one more time with this deliciously smelling Waterloo. And it just gets, that carbonation is not helping at all. But we're getting a little something, and maybe the residual from the last pour, but yeah, this is too big. Like, it's just filled with air. Like, I'm trying to crush it. Maybe it'll work better that way. But no, the carbonation makes it puffy again. All right, that's crazy. And this is what's happening inside of us, right? You guys know when you drink a soda, you get like, right? You want to burp. That's literally what's happening here. I don't think we need to do it a second time, but just to show you it wasn't a trick. There you have it. I'm curious, because these may have some tea in them. I'm curious on if this will actually bring it out or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Let's see. Nope, there's too much acidity. The carbonation won't let it happen. All right, so there you have it. That is superior hydration. Let's go ahead and wrap up this review. All right, so we tested Waterloo's lemon lime naturally flavored sparkling water, and we tested for 3 things. The first one was antioxidants, and we saw that this was hecka oxidizing, right? This stuff isn't not like your normal waters, okay? We saw this was oxidizing. However, this is a strong antioxidant, okay? The second thing we tested for was alkalinity, and we saw that this is acidic. So acidic that we tried to use this water that was purely alkaline to balance it out, and it just consumed all the alkalinity, just gobbled it up. Last but not least, we tested it for superior hydration, and it's not hydrating. So if you're drinking this for taste, you're drinking it for flavor, you're drinking it because it's cool and refreshing, but you're not. There's no way you're drinking this and saying, you know what, man, I feel hydrated. I feel good. There's no way. It's not possible. So there you have it. That's my review on Waterloo's sparkling water. If you like what you saw here, you want to learn more tips, tricks, and tactics on how to improve your wellness, make sure you subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and let me know what water you want me to test next. Last but not least, if you want to learn more about this, check out what I have for you coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. All right, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.